Hello everybody and welcome to the Homestead Miami Speedway for the second race of the round of 8 in our NASCAR Cup Series playoffs here in the NASCAR Heat 5 2023 mod career mode, where we look to try to advance to the championship for points, which we can do today as long as we stay consistent and don't lose a ton of points. So get ready to look at our stories of the race for the Dixie Vodka 400. Of course, Brad Keselowski's arrival, as we know, and Chase Briscoe has a bad practice session, so he's a bit slow today. And Ross Chastain, our Trackhouse Racing teammate, on the pole. You'll love to see it there from Chastain, so hopefully it'll be a good day for Trackhouse as we get ready to get underway here in the number 99 Best Buy Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 here at Homestead. We're going to be green and underway from the 17th qualifying spots. We're green here in Homestead in the second race in the round of 8. We are alongside Tyler Reddick here to start the race. We got in front of us two playoff contenders and Denny Hamlin and Chase Elliott and Christopher Bell in front of them. A lot of playoff drivers all the way back here, mid-pack of the field. Chastain up there leading. We're already in the back of Chase Elliott making some contact here in turn 1 on lap number 1. They try to get to the bumper of the 9th Elliott for 16th. We drafted him down the backstretch. Get up through the gears, go to the inside of Chase now, get a big run on the inside of Denny Hamlin, go to the inside of both of them, 3 wide, just send it in there again to the back of the 43, underneath him, underneath the 16, a tremendous move through 3 and 4, it gets us from 16th all the way up to battling for 10th here down this front straightaway at the completion of lap number 1, just 18 to go in this its opening stage of racing, of course long stage 19 laps. There go the inside of Kevin Harvick. We get by him. Go by Joy. Look under Ryan Blaney. Just way too aggressive there into 1 and 2. Into Blaney, he loses a lot of spots. We block Logano out for 8th. Go by the inside of Carson Hocevar, having a great run there in 7th. We get by him. Now we're by the 17 to Christopher Buschard, who's outside here for 6th. A very aggressive move to the outside lane. That works for us. We get to run the outside of Buschard and Truex. We get behind our teammate, the one of Chastain, who has dropped back as Byron and Larson now vying for the liberty of Ross Chastain. A big shove down the front straightaway. He's going to check up hard. Bubba Wallace blocks him and kills our run here down the front stretch and costs myself and Chastain both a lot of momentum. We get into the outside wall, trying to get to the outside of Ross, and it's all falling apart. We're in the wall. Chastain losing momentum. There goes Logano, Wallace, Truex, Buschard. Now we're down to 8th. So I'm trying to help Ross Chastain get us no good. Now go the inside of Bubba Wallace and Chastain. 3 wide. You go the inside of Chris Buschard, trying to push it 4 wide. We go into 3 and 4 underneath them here. Slide into him, make some contact. We do make the pass on Christopher Buschard and move up into position number 5. Now into the top 5 for the first time today in Homestead. Early in stage number 1 as Byron leads. Now going a couple laps later, we've dropped down to 7th as Elliott Logano got around us. Logano now leading, but now we get to the inside of Martin Truex Jr., one of the top running championship contenders. We get by Truex to get into 6th. Now to find our way by Chase Elliott in 5th. Byron is up there. They're the only other two playoff drivers ahead of us right now on the playoff grid is Elliott and Byron in this race. Joey Logano, though, leading after being just eliminated from the playoffs a couple laps later. We've caught back up to the 9 of Chase Elliott now for a top 5 spot. We go to the inside of Elliott, lots of contact, getting physical through 3 and 4, but we do make the pass and take 5th away from Chase Elliott in turn 3 and 4 here. So we do take the position as we go down the front straightaway. It is going to be 9 to go in stage 1, trying to hold off Chase here. He gives us a push into turn 1 and 2. Elliott going to get to our inside. We just can't hold him off, and Chase is going to have the momentum, trying to make it stick there. We're side by side through 1 and 2, a little bit of contact. And Chase will have the momentum. We'll make significant contact down the backstretch. He's just dooring the shit out of me right now, trying to put me in the wall, but he's a rival, which is so frustrating. Now in 3 and 4, Elliott will make the pass. He'll get back into 5th as we try to block Tyler Reddick to hold on for 6 here. The 45's going to have a run on our outside, but we do hold him off for now in position number 6. Behind Chase Elliott in 5th here with 8 to go in stage 1. We get run to the back of the 9. Go back to the inside of Chase Elliott once again. This time we get into him big time. Lots of contact with Elliott. We get him big time. He goes sliding. He saves it, but big contact there between myself and Chase Elliott. Now Tyler Reddick on the outside. We throw a block. I didn't know he was there. And we stuffed Reddick in the fence for 5th. I didn't mean to do that. I send my apologies to that 2311 team. I didn't see him until the last second. Now we're coming down for a green light pit stop. We almost spin coming down the pit road, but we get down to pit road speed limit perfectly. A tremendous pit road entrance, almost wrecking, but we get exactly what we need to do right down to pit road speed. A great pit entry. Now the pit crew are going to get down to business here, try to give us the best pit stop possible so we can get right back out there and get in contention for this stage win here at Homestead. Of course, 15-1 so far. Good stop so far. As you see the cars come out of the pits behind us, we have a great stop. We come out right there behind Buschard and Logano and Byron, which right now will be 4th place on the racetrack behind these guys. So we come out right where we need to be. Right in this battle for the stage wins, we can merge onto the track super early to get some momentum here so we can be flying past these guys down the backstretch, and when they're getting up to speed, I'll already be up to speed. Hopefully we can pass them here. We already have a run on William Byron. Joy Logano down the backstretch is clearly working as we have a lot of momentum now. Right behind the 24 of William Byron, 22 Joy Logano here. Going into turn 3 and 4, we get a big run. We just drive it right into 3 and 4. We have a lot of grip. Get to the inside of William Byron. Right now, we're currently scored in 12th. We're going to pass all the guys who just pitted here on the pit lane. Larson, he's in this top 5 group. He's just coming out of the pits now. The question is, where will he blend in with the packs? Now 5 to go in stage 1. We are now up to 5th in the running order, trying to get by William Byron for 4th. So we have caught up to this pack a lot closer than we were before. So regardless, it is a successful pit cycle. Gets us in contention here for a top 5 stage finish. Right in the back bumper of William Byron. Larson now comes out. We'll cycle out to be 3rd, but myself and Byron have a big run here to try to get around the 5. Byron goes high, Larson middle. I just take the inside lane and go right by William Byron. A send into 3 and 4, and we clear Byron for 4th. A perfect pass right there. Now we start sights on getting around the 5 of Kyle Larson with just 4 to go in stage 1. Now we move on to the last lap of the stage. We're trying to hold off Byron for 4th. Looks like Logano will get the stage win. Busher is 2nd, Larson's 3rd. We are 4th, and Byron is 5th here on this last lap of the stage. He gets to our inside. I couldn't block him. The back end of the car, just the grip going away. We slid up the racetrack, and Byron gets on our inside, and Byron will get around us for 4th. And we get behind him, trying to draft him, do whatever we can to get 4th back here. And 3 and 4 for the final time in stage 1. We just send it in there, throw a slide job at William Byron. The slider does not quite work. Byron crosses us over the inside. We can't get him. Byron will get 4th. We will get 5th in the stage. Joey Logano, your stage 1 winner, but we earned a very solid 6 stage points. And Byron earned 7 here. A great stage for us. Also points for Bell, Elliott, and Harvick also getting stage points. So that's 3 more playoff drivers getting some more stage points to their cause. And now we can get back underway at the beginning. Stage number 2 here. We'll be restarting in 4th. Larson already trying to put us in the wall. Typical rival BS here. This time it's a 17-lap stage, 2 laps shorter than stage number 1. Now let's restart behind the 17 of Chris Busher and the 5 of Kyle Larson. Get Busher and Larson a bump because we're kind of stuck where we were. Byron now can see inside of us. Byron go by for 4th. We'll side draft him big time. Get a big push from the 20 of Christopher Bell, who's trying to wrestle himself into contention as we battle for this 4th spot in the turn 3 and 4. We decide to take the high side on the racetrack, get the momentum. We close in on the 17 of Busher up ahead, but Byron will power by on that inside lane. Byron makes the pass. Now we're on the throw for Christopher Bell. Big run back with William Byron. Then we shoot to the inside. Make kind of trying Christopher Bell. Bell sideways behind us. Can he save it? No one around. He will go. Christopher Bell around in the outside wall. Hard hit for the 20. He gets slammed by Chastain. And Christopher Bell is destroyed, and his championship hopes in jeopardy here at Homestead after that crash. See, he's crashing big time behind us. We try to get around William Byron for 4th right now, as Larson just took the lead from Joey Logano. They're still deciding that up there. We get to the outside of William Byron with a great run down the backstretch. Big run on the 17 of Busher. We try to go 3 wide in the middle, which we do successfully between Busher and Byron. Slot into 3rd. A little bit of contact there with the 17, but now that gets Byron back to our inside lane. This battle really kicking off here in stage 2. We have cleared Busher. Big run. We get by Byron for 3rd. Big run back to Joey Logano. The inside of him. We're straight 15 to go in stage 2. We're just going to send it into turn 1 and 2, trying to take the race away from the 5. We go up into him. Big contact. A slide job gone wrong. Contact the 5 of Kyle Larson. We both save it, and we have taken the lead for the first time today at Homestead. A perfect pass right there. Gets us into P1 ahead of the 5 of Kyle Larson. Logano 3rd, Byron 4th, Busher your top 5. But the 5 of us are basically going to be battling it out here. Looks like for the stage, we clearly have the 5 fastest cars on the racetrack. And we're just trying to hang up here and get a good finish right now. It's 14 to go stage 2. We are leading. Now we want to 11 laps to go stage 2. 3 laps later, we're still holding on to the lead. But now with the 24, William Byron gets to our inside. And now it's myself and Byron battling for the lead. Byron make a little bit of contact. We slide up the racetrack, open the door. And Byron will go through. And Byron to the lead at Homestead. We're side drafting him big time now down the backstretch. We pull temporarily ahead into 3 and 4. We both send it in there, but Byron will prevail in this battle for the race lead between 2 round of 8 championship contenders. Byron already in with that Las Vegas win last time out. Continuing to be very consistent at the front of the field. Joey Logano gives us a big push. We go to the inside of William Byron. Kyle Larson 3 wide for the lead with 10 to go in stage 2. 3 wide. What a battle we are having here at the front of the field. Myself, Larson, Byron, Logano, and Bush are just absolutely duking out. The 5 of us just having a tremendous battle. Now the 17 tries to squeeze, and they're big con of myself and William Byron. We all save it. But Busher there tried to squeeze his nose where it did not belong and nearly caused a big one. How about Tyler Reddick? He's snuck up into this mix now. Reddick running P6. Now he's up at the P5. We slide job William Byron for 2nd. He just hits us with the crisscross applesauce. Gets right back by us for 2nd. We're going to side draft him for 3rd. He's trying to block Joey Logano. Get that push into turn 1 and 2, which we will. Which gets us temporarily ahead of William Byron for 2nd. Then we got to lift off the throttle big time to maintain the grip on the racetrack. We just go sliding. Trying to rip the top, the high line like Larson's been making work this whole race. We just can't quite do it. 3rd as Byron clears us for 2nd. Tyler Reddick now is starting to work back here. P5 throw another block on Chris Busher. And now we get to the inside of William Byron, trying for second again. Another slide job here, going into 3 and 4. Not going to work. We get squeezed in the middle between him and Busher, and there goes our track position. Busher going to squeeze us out of the way for third, but we get a big run from the draft of Byron and Reddick combined there. And so now we try to go 3 wide and turn 1 and 2 once again to the inside of William Byron. Chris Busher to our inside. Some tremendous racing here at Homestead Miami Speedway. I mean, this is what you would want in the championship, to be honest. I mean, I don't even know why it's at Phoenix. That track is awful. I mean, I'm really concerned, because I know we're most likely going to make it to the Final Four, but I'm concerned about our chances if we go to Phoenix. We did not have a good car there in the spring, and ended up finishing 5th after some late strategy saved us, but I don't know if that's going to be enough to win the championship, as Kevin Harvick won that race. And now 7 to go in stage 2, back down to 5th ahead of Reddick, trying to regather our momentum and gain some positions on these guys. But as I was saying, if we get the championship here to Homestead Miami, that would just be great, as that would be an ideal track for us and for the racing. And just the racing is just better at Homestead than it is at Phoenix. And it was a traditional championship race. I think they should keep it that way, as it was really, really entertaining. This race so far has been damn good so far. As now we go to the inside of William Byron once again for 4th. The tire wear really getting an interesting element to this race, the strategy. I think I would go by Byron. Slide job trying to clear Logano for 3rd. We can't do it. As we get into the 17 of Chris Busher for 2nd, Logano powers back for 3rd. We slot back into 4th. Now just 6 to go in stage 2. And we're coming up on a green flag pit stop here right before the end of the stage. Now we send it back into turn 1 and 2. And now we're inside of Chris Busher, but we clear Joey Logano for 3rd. Get a big push here down the back straightaway from Logano. Power into 2nd. That slide job worked to our favor. Now Logano gives a big shot, and we're just going to send it into 3 and 4 all the way on the inside, up into the 5 of Larson again. More contact made, now 3 wide for the lead. Here comes Logano. He takes advantage of myself and Larson getting into it. Logano back into the lead, and now we side draft Larson and try to slow him down. 5 to go in the stage, 2 laps of fuel left. We give Joey Logano a big shot here in the corners. We lose control, go up into Logano, into Larson. We're both sliding, all 3 of us sliding, and Logano will go around. Logano will spin. The 22 goes around, and his hopes of the stage win are completely ruined here at Homestead. Now we try to block Kyle Larson for the race lead. Right about time when it's time to come in for that green flag pit stop here right at the end of the stage. We go sliding way up the track, into the fence, hard into the wall. Lose a lot of momentum. Larson, Busher, they go by. Reddick fits by on the outside. We get door checked. We block William Byron to maintain 4th. But a disastrous move right there. Cost us dearly. It cost us some stage points for sure, as we sent it in too deep into that corner and just pounded the fence. Now he's going to try to hold off Byron for 4th. We're going 3 and 4, but it's time for the green flag pit stops, as we barely have enough gas here to get down to pit road. We've all stayed out longer than we should have. So now we're ready to come in for our scheduled green flag pit stop at the end of the stage here. As we go in, the caution will come out, and that will end stage 2 prematurely. So stage win goes to Larson over Busher, Reddick, myself, William Byron, and those are the top 5. And so we get back underway in 7th here to begin stage 2, as staying out on the racetrack, or sorry, stage 3 rather, staying out on the racetrack, you have the 48 of Bowman, the 34 of McDowell, the 43 of Eric Jones, and the 9 of Chase Elliott playing some strategy. As we battle the 45 and the 24 for position, we now go back by the inside of the 48 of Bowman for position number 6 on the racetrack, which will make that pass with ease. Now we gain big time on the 34, Michael McDowell for a top 5 spot. We take that position away. Now we close in on Busher and Larson, scored in 3rd and 4th, as Jones now looking to take that lead away from Chase Elliott. And the 9, of course, trying to win his way into the championship 4. He really needs a good run here, as we now close in on the back of the 17 of Busher. We're going to try to get to the middle, nearly 4 wide here for the lead. What a battle at Homestead. We're 4 wide for the lead. We are lurking right behind this battle. Larson and Elliott get squeezed into each other, and what a move by Busher on the inside to go to the lead. And we power by Eric Jones to get into 2nd here to 3-4, get into the back of the 17, trying to get up there to the lead. We lose the back end of it. We get too tight, slide way up the racetrack. Now down the front stretch, Eric Jones, 43, going to try to turn the wall on. He's done himself. He's dumped the 43, Eric Jones. He goes wrecking Larson around as well. Jones and Larson crashing hard, crashing behind us. Caution is out, and we decide to pit. We restart 35th. Bell has scored 36 last car on lead lap, and Kevin Harvick is 1 lap down. 2 championship contenders in shambles right now at Homestead. 23 laps to go in this race. My goal there in pitting was I'm hoping to get a better strategy than the guys I was racing with, you know, Busher and Kyle Larson and Byron. Coming in now, I may not have to make 2, instead of making 2 pit stops at the end of the race, I will only have to make 1, and I'll have fresher tires on that last run is the ultimate goal here. As we're currently scored in the 31st position, trying to work by Chandler Smith, scored in 30th. Get ourselves back into the top 30, which we'll do easily. Flying by Chase Briscoe. We use the apron right there to get by the 13 of Smith and SVG. We go by both of them. Go by JJ Gailey on the inside for position as well. Now work on the inside of Eric Almirola for 26. Some contact. We go sliding on the apron. We're almost around. We save it, but we almost lose everything and crash here at Homestead. We make an incredible save, but drop down to 28th and lose a ton of momentum. A costly mistake right there. Going to set us back dearly in our charge back to the front of the field. As, oh man, we were lucky right there. We didn't completely spin around, or else that would have been GG's. That would have been over for us. Our hopes for the race win would have been done over. And now we get a big run back of SVG and Eric Almirola. 3 wide going into turn 1 and 2. 21 to go. We power into 26 now, going back by Eric Almirola and Shane Van Gisbergen. And I work to the 41 of Ryan Preece, running in 25th to get up into the top 25. And we now go the outside of Ryan Preece with a great run there through turn 1 and 2. We get around him, and now let's get by Zane Smith for 24th. We go high, but try to run like the middle-ish lane. Zane slides up into us, throws a block, and we get into the back of Zane Smith. Significant contact made right there, damaging the front end of my race car. But it doesn't really make a big effect at all because no damage lights came on or anything. But just a mistake right there. Slows us down. But we get right back by Zane Smith down the front stretch into 24th. Powered by Ty Gibbs now into position number 23. Now working the outside of Austin Dillon for 22nd. We'll get around him with ease as we are really picking him up and putting him down here at Homestead. We are flying back into the top 20 with ease here. Going by Justin Haley now for 21st. No problem there. We send it by Corey LaJoy all the way up the track into the 7. Make contact. We get back in the top 20 again by Corey right there. Now closing in on the 48 of Bowman up ahead and running in 19th. Next lap later, we go by the inside of the 48 of Bowman, and we clear him on exit of turn 2. Now we set our sights on Joey Logano, one of the front runners with us earlier. Of course, he spun there at the end of the stage. We're both back here trying to work our way back to the front, 18th and 19th. But Joey now passing Denny Hamlin, who's had a tough run today. Denny not running where he needs to be right now to try to make the championship for Kyle Busch. Neither is he, running 17th. We get by both of them with a beautiful 3-wide pass on the outside. Now to the outside of Logano. Cindric, we're flying in the top 15 here at Homestead. A big run down the front stretch, and it doesn't look like anyone can stop us. We just keep on rolling the top. Trying to clear Cindric, get the draft from Ryan Blaney up ahead to clear for the top 15, which we will. And now try to get into 14th. We go the inside of Ryan Blaney and try to make that pass here to get by this trio of Team Penske drivers, giving us some problems right now. We go the inside through 3 and 4, slide up the racetrack, and we will clear Logano, but he will go back to the inside. He will cross us over. Logano back to the inside. Now Logano looking for 14th. He'll temporarily have the position. 17 laps to go. We continue to battle for the spot going into 1 and 2. Stenhouse up there in 13th. And we get a big round back to the 22. And we get to his back bumper. He goes outside of Joey Logano. We get a runner on Ricky Stenhouse Jr. who takes to the inside. A little bit of contact there, but we go by Stenhouse now side drafting 3 wide for 13th. We go by McDowell for 12th. Send it to the inside of Martin Truex Jr. running in 11th, having an okay run, but could have been better. Joey Logano gives a huge shot though. Big push from the 22. We go the inside of the 23 and the 19. Now inside of Carson Hocevar, 4 wide, nearly 5 wide for position here at Homestead. What a move. We slide into 8th with a slide job right there on Hocevar and Joey Logano. A couple laps later, Logano got back around us. We're down to 9th. We're away by him for 8th. We send him 3 wide. Logano and Keselowski. We get into them. We get physical, but we take 7th for the moment. Logano back on the outside. We're passing cars who are pitting. Now move Logano up to 2nd and myself now into 3rd down this front straight with Elliott in the lead with just 12 laps to go. Next lap, we're coming in for the final green flag, or 2 laps later, coming for the green flag pit stop. Final stop of the day, the money stop right here. We get down to pit road, speed limit, a perfectly executed pit entry once again by ourselves. Really doing exactly what we need to do right now to get our way and advance to the championship for a strong, consistent run today and get a good finish. That is the ultimate goal. And pit crew is a great 15-second stop right there. Best stop of the day. Tremendous. Tyler Reddick comes out in the lead way ahead. We, of course, got to merge on the track as quickly as possible. Try to merge back with William Byron, Kyle Larson 2nd and 3rd. We're getting up to speed now. Starting to reduce the amount of time that we are losing. And then we see the specs turn into cars behind us. That'll be Byron and Larson. They've caught right back. Larson gives a huge shot. We slide down the track. Somehow we save that, almost wrecking. Trying to hang on to the race car now. Eric Jones, we stuff him in the fence to hold on to 4th place here. And now he gives us a shot at 3 and 4, but we use it to accelerate to the inside of Kyle Larson for 3rd here as we are right back in the mix for the win. The strategy worked out perfectly for us as we were looking to get a top 5 finish. Not quite perfectly. Perfectly would have been the lead. Tyler Reddick is gone. That 45 is probably going to win this race. 9 laps to go. Back to the inside of Larson for third again in the back of William Byron. He slides. We hold our grip strong. Clear Kyle Larson for third. Now use his big pusher to get a run on William Byron to move him to that second spot. We get such a big run, go to the inside of William Byron, and now we'll power our way into the second position here into turn 3 and 4 here. Holmes says we easily take care of business and get by William Byron.
Inside. You got room. You're clear.
Now 8 laps to go. Now down to 2 to go. We were trying to get the inside of Kyle Larson for a second. We go side by side. A lot of contact made. We sent it in the corner. We moved him out of the way. Got physical. Pulled off Larson for a second. Coming to the white flag. Tyler Reddick has this win in the bag. But we're probably going to point our way in to get in the back of Ty Dillon right there. Some contact made. Larson put us in a compromised spot right there. It was a big run. I didn't know what to do. Now we go by Ty Dillon, as will Kyle Larson. We try to hold him off here with the slide job through 3 and 4. White flag. Final lap presented by Credit One Bank here at Homestead for Tyler Reddick. Looking to get his first win of the 2023 season and first with 2311 Racing here at Homestead. We were trying to hold off Kyle Larson for second and not choke it away and maintain every possible point on that cut line, as it all matters. You don't want to still be within one race of the cut line heading to Martinsville. That is very, very dangerous. But now we hold off Larson into the back stretch for the final time. Reddick already going through turn 3 and turn 4 at the moment. Larson goes low, we go lower, we try to block. He bluffed us, made us go too deep into the corner. Reddick wins at Homestead, and Larson will steal second in the last corner with a amazing fake out. Larson to second, we finish third. Still a very, very strong run here at Homestead, and a much needed run, no less, to advance us to the championship 4 on points most likely. So final race results: Reddick, your winner. First win of the season. Larson second, myself in third, Byron fourth, who's already advanced. Eric Jones runs their top 5. And championship contenders Truex, Bell, and Logano 6th, 7th, and 8th. Good point states for the 19 and 22. Not sure about the 20. He came up there late. And then Keselowski and Carson Hocevar round out your top 10 today. And then you have Chase Elliott end up finishing in 15th. Denny Hamlin 17th, and Kyle Busch 19th. Tough runs for those guys. Didn't pan out the way they wanted to. But even worse, if we go down the leaderboard here, you're going to find the 4, Kevin Harvick, 2 laps down in 37th. A disastrous turn for the 4. His championship hopes now severely in jeopardy heading to the cutoff race at Martinsville, as Reddick, your winner tonight in Homestead. Now it's the updated playoff grid. Who's in, who's out. Byron advances to win. We have officially clinched our spot in the championship 4 on points, being 122 points above the cut line. We are through. Truex comfortable above the cut line, plus 32. Just don't wreck out. He should be fine at Martinsville. Christopher Bell now on the bubble, only 7 points above teammate Denny Hamlin. Could be a tight bubble battle there. Harvick only out by 12. Elliott out by 22. And Kyle Busch out by 25. Those guys have their work cut out for them in the cutoff at Martinsville. So until the next episode, which will be the cutoff race at Martinsville Speedway, I hope you all have a good one.